This the new Let's Get It Sports Talk, broadcasting live on weekends, exclusively on Facebook and the Four Walls Foundation YouTube channel. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and happy Sunday. My name is Doc Bryce, and I'm here with all of my hosts here in the building on this. I haven't been outside yet, but it look like it's a little sunny out there. So I'm not sure, what the weather is, but I will tell you that, we're here this morning. We're supposed to come on at 8 o'clock, but we're always around 8, but we're going to be there, you know what I'm saying? But listen, I hope you guys are doing well. So we hope to have a really good show and conversation today. So I'm going to start it off with FB and CB and then MB. So I'll start with you, FB. How you been, bro?
Feeling good. This is where the administrative part of coaching is happening. A lot of kids are asking what they need paperwork wise, even though you had multiple meetings with them to tell them what they need. They're always waiting to the last second. So definitely excited that the season's right around the corner.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. Good week though?
Yeah, good week.
Good week.
Solid week.
Because you teaching, what you teaching? You teaching gym, right?
Yeah, health phys ed.
Oh, health phys ed. Okay, that's what's up, man. Good week. How about you, CB?
Yeah, I'm good, man. The week was good. Like Coach has said, we're getting there. You know what I'm saying? It's almost that time, almost go time. And same, just like he said, kids emailing me and, Coach, what you say I need again? I was like, I guess you wasn't paying attention in the meeting. You know what I'm saying? But, it is what it is. Of course, we all going to get those kids. I can't wait. Like, Coach, my mom set my physical for December 1st.
Right.
Tryouts is the 25th and the 26th.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah, but everything's good. You know what I'm saying? Just still recharging the battery, getting ready.
Okay,
getting ready for the grind. You know
all right. And not to, I definitely don't want to blow the spot up, though, but we were talking about it earlier. You know what I'm saying? The bandage is gone.
Oh, the bandage is gone. Yes. The mummy wrap is out of here. Yes.
It's gone.
Finally. You know what I'm saying?
It's gone.
I was afraid I had to go into this first couple of weeks of the season with this thing on my hand.
Right.
Crazy, you know what I'm saying? But it's healing up well, you know what I'm saying? Doc cleared me to resume everything, you know what I'm saying?
What were you hindered from?
Just he didn't want me to do too much.
Okay.
Because especially when it was still like when the stitches first came out.
Gotcha.
He wanted to open up if I did too much because you forget. That's basically why, and of course the germs, but why it was wrapped, just to remind me to don't do too much. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
all right,
but now I'm back to
normal. That's what's up. MB, man, what's good, man? How you doing, brother?
All's good, man. All's good. I'm definitely not in the start of the season mindset yet. Not there yet. But I'm thinking about it, but I haven't. I'm not all the way there yet. But yeah, other than that, my wife, my daughter are down in Orlando, Florida right now for a softball
that's what's
tournament.
up, man. That's what's up.
So yeah, all's good.
Oh man, and it's they probably wearing shorts down there.
Yeah, my wife's like, I don't know if I got any color. I don't know if I got tan. I'm like, you can come up here and sit inside.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Are they by Disney too?
I think they're by. I don't think they're right there, but I think it's there.
Okay. Yo, I want to get down there. I mean, I had a little nostalgia last night. I went to see this game yesterday, which was, it was a shellacking. And it wasn't even the worst game I've ever saw. It was like maybe the second or third worst. And this was pretty bad. But I did stop and got me like a little suitcase of White Castles, though. You know what I'm saying? So I got a little suitcase of that. But I brought that up to say, do you know Orlando has the world's largest White Castle?
Oh, okay.
Did not know that.
Yes, they do. Right, the world's largest. It's like a big castle or something like that. So I want to go see it one day, man. But anyway, so listen, y'all speak about like basketball stuff.
You were talking about White Castle.
Yes.
Fred shook his head. You're not a White Castle guy?
I don't think I've ever had White Castle.
Yo, you know what? Then, I'm apologizing though, because my thought was to say, let me text them like, y'all want some burgers? Because when somebody make it's almost like the Henny White run.
Right. Yeah.
You go over say, yo, get me a bottle. Right. So it's like that. So I should. My bad, bro. Next time, I got you.
No, is it? Are they good?
Oh, delicious.
Yeah.
Now I will tell you, that they work very well on the late night. Like if you're out and you know what I mean, you need a little something to soak up, some late night activities. You know what I'm saying? Then it works. But there's this, you ever saw that meme with the old lady saying, surprise, surprise. It's surprise, surprise in the morning, though. So I as well forewarn you, you know what I'm saying? Right. But doing well too. Kind of good week though. Had some good days, bad days too, but we moving forward, man. The kids miss me, and I kind of miss them too. You know what I'm saying? So it's been all right. But I do want to bring up the basketball because we were kind of talking a little bit before about like basketball and like fundamentals and stuff. So I just want to ask you. I went to a game yesterday, and the team that I was rooting for was losing. I don't know, maybe it was 45 or 50 points. They were losing. It was a shellacking, okay? So on one hand, they were up by like 50, and the other team's bench is like really like just like having like a wonderful time. Like just like, I guess they're trying to score 100 or trying to whatever, you know what I'm saying? So the one kid on the other opposite side had the ball. I don't know if you had this. Well, you got, because you don't play with the shot clock. But the other team was counting down like 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, you know what I'm saying? Right. And it was like 20 seconds left on the clock, yo, why the kid?
He shot it. He threw it out.
And you know what? And please, I'm still working on it. So God, please forgive me. But I got a mouth, man, and something upsets me, man. I just speak it. I said, what are you doing? That was the other team. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? So that right there, and then the other thing that happened was, and this is at Brookdale Community College, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess they're nationally ranked or whatever. Very nice neighborhood too, man. Very scenic, very nice, nice little drive or whatever. They're up by 50 and they're chanting defense. Defense. Right. You know what I'm saying? And they're still like kind of pressing. I don't know. I mean, so my question is I know in high school you have to show some class. Okay? Like, a little respect. So is it that way in college too, or at all levels? Maybe not the NBA level somewhat, but even that, does class stop after high school? That's my question. Real quick. I thought it was terrible. I thought it was terrible coaching, in my opinion. I just don't think that it's. And I think you brought this up earlier, and I want, you know what I mean? Well, maybe you didn't. I think, matter of fact, yeah, maybe you did. Whatever. But anyway, I know that with high school, right? Who did we get shellacked by? We got spanked, and then we came back and then spanked somebody. And we didn't know how to act, you know what I'm saying? So just I just want some thoughts on that real quick, if you don't mind.
I mean, it's tough, like, because as a coach, if my bench guys are in, I can't ask them, the guys who never play, the guys who don't get that, to not play hard, to not, because that's their time to try to earn their more minutes
That's great.
Or and now you're talking about my guys that do play are on the bench, and I expect them to be in the game just like the bench guys are just for them.
Right.
Now, I don't agree with the bench counting down the shot clock, because that's like, to me, that's like fan stuff. Like, you're being a fan, right? If the crowd's doing it, whatever, I'm cool with all that. But of all the things you said, that's the only thing that I would say, like, because if his starters are still in the game, that's a different story. But if he's got his bench guys in, it's hard to ask them, maybe not press, right? But then again, if I'm saying, all right, just pick up full court man to man, like, we're playing another team. Like, they should be able to handle that. Like, we're not running, trap, and all that stuff. That's a different story. But, like, go play defense. Like, I want you guys to play the way
the starters we play.
We practice, okay. And my mentor, John Valori, always told me, whenever you get a lead and you're able to put those guys in, you better keep coaching like you coach the starters because they deserve that.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So, it's tough. I get what you're saying, but I think as long as it's not like, all right, we're trapping, we're doing this, and then they're making a mockery of it, I think is the word I would use. Then it's, if it's still basketball, it's basketball. But I think if it's a mockery, that's when I think the classlessness starts to show.
Okay. What about y'all?
Yeah, no, I agree. I was as a guy who was a fringe player at one point, getting in those games, that was my moment to kind of make an impact and show the coach hey, maybe I could move up in this rotation a little bit.
Okay.
And the starters, they want to see those guys that don't get a lot of time play, and they enjoy. I know on my team they enjoy watching those guys get a chance to go out there and compete. So, to what Marcus's point says,
almost like the Brian Scalabrine theory a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Gets in the game, he's able to do something. What about you, CB?
Yeah, I agree, and I think it should be on all levels. You know what I'm saying? My biggest thing is just respect the game. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Coach, the great word where he said, just don't make a mockery of the situation. Yeah. Respect the game. You know what I'm saying? Have some respect for yourself. Respect the game. Yeah. I love when we're able to get those guys that's towards the end of the rotation in, and then like Coach said, I expect my guys to be cheering them on, just like they were cheering them on when they're in the game. Right. And like Coach said about Valori, I mean, I've had coaches tell me all the time, like Coach, you're winning by 25 and your JV kids is in. I'm still out there hollering, sweating, and going hard like it's 0-0. You know what I'm saying? Because they deserve to get coached up too.
Sure.
And those guys are expected to play the right way. Like,
right.
Like this isn't.
We're not just putting you in.
Hey, come in. Let's get Johnny a buck. No. We're gonna play the right
still
way.
Playing, right.
Still taking good shots.
Right.
We're still like this isn't just run around and try to score so everybody. No. Keep playing the right way.
So, and I think that's perfect, right? Because what you're saying is that you guys are still coaching to make sure that they understand y'all's system.
Facts.
Right?
Yep.
At this point in the game, they were up by 50-something, maybe 60. Okay? So it was never close. So these kids didn't just come in at the end of the game. We were down 30 with like 15 to 12 minutes left in the first half.
Right, gotcha.
Okay,
gotcha.
So the game.
First 5 minutes.
I want to say I think we only had 6 points for the longest, bro. Like, so I agree with what you say. The only caveat. Them kids been playing since the first half. So they already been doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? They already got their rhythm. You know what I'm saying? This was more about, it was a mockery because they were like, we got to try to score.
I don't like that.
Yeah, right.
That's what it was.
And it's hard. It's also hard when there's a shot clock.
Right.
Because you have to shoot.
You got to shoot, right?
Shoot.
Okay.
Because we could, in high school,
hold it a little
we
bit.
can just hold it. We can pass
hold
it. Hey, hold it for a minute. 10 passes, whatever. You can't. It's hard. You can't do that in college.
Right.
It's also hard to get your team to play hard, and then go, all right, we're up, so we're not going to play as hard.
Right.
That's hard. It's hard to do. It's counterintuitive. It's hard to do.
No, it is, but you don't have to pick up full court though. Like you could work on different things. Like I think blowouts are for you to work on other things. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just felt like it was kind of classless. I saw it's twice now I've seen that because there was a shellacking in Delaware. It was a crime scene in Delaware. Crime scene. I've never seen anything that bad. Crime scene. Okay. And they were same thing. I mean, it was to the point, listen, anyway, so I'm gonna leave that alone. I gotta leave it alone. I'll say this, listen. I'll say this. Any team I feel like can be good if you play the right way. You know what I'm saying? I think that you can be decent, and if you learn how to share the ball and you don't feel like you gotta do everything, then I think once you learn how to start to play as a team, then you can start to make moves, you know what I'm saying? But until you sacrifice a little bit for the team, it's going to be a long season. But anyway, with that being said, speaking of long seasons, listen, Iron Mike Tyson. Did y'all watch it?
Yes.
Y'all did watch it?
I fell asleep on it.
I didn't.
You did?
I watched.
I did too. I did. But then I woke up and I seen Jake Paul doing something. I'm like, all right, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Did you, Mark? You watched?
I did not.
I
just watched the aftermath of.
All right. So now, did you watch any of the undercards?
The only thing I watched all the undercards.
Okay. So the best fight tonight was what?
The female fight.
Yeah.
I fell asleep in the in-between. The only time I seen Mike was when he got interviewed, and then the camera panned, and Mike didn't have any pants on. That was the only thing I saw Mike Tyson all night.
Now let me ask you: Did you initially, were you excited for it? Because I was excited for it.
I was.
What made you excited? It was
just Tyson.
Nah, but it was also the what was the article I read? It was like, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? It was the slap.
The slap.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay. And then some people was like, yo, I don't think. I know this one dude, Herb. Matter of fact, I just met him Friday, or whatever. And he was like, he didn't think that. He wasn't sure if they would want to take it serious. Like, he thought maybe it was like a show or act. And I was like, yo, listen, I don't know Mike to play like that. Like, Mike don't play like he's not the type of guy that you'll go in here and pretend. You know what I'm saying? So, but what are some of your thoughts, man? I mean, at a certain point, I kind of felt bad for Mike. Not because of the way he was looking. It was the way Roy Jones just kept like I don't like his legs. I don't like his legs. No, you know what? Listen, he knocked your behind out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So he just kept going in, and it's like, yo, listen, this is a almost 60-year-old man that's in the ring. So that should be celebrated.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But just what are some of your thoughts, man?
Yeah, that was my take on it right there. The fact that he's damn near 60. And he's out there, you know. But he looked better in the training videos. You know, they was sending out the little clips and whatnot. He looked more aggressive and looked more, you know what I'm saying? But when I saw him walking out there with the knee brace on, I was just kind of like, all right, I see what this is going to be. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know.
He had a knee sleeve on. He had a little knee sleeve on. I was like, all right.
Wow,
you know what I'm saying? So he looked like he was 58. Out there, but he was out there though, so I give him all. Hey, man, I hope I'm halfway decent shape like that when I'm 58.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
How much did Mike make?
20 million.
20, I believe.
I mean,
I'll take it.
He made 20 million. 20. Wow. Okay.
Another dude got 40.
Yeah.
Jake Paul?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey, listen. When Mike came out, I saw Jake Paul came out. I was like, yo, this is corny. Man. Come out in the car.
In the car, yeah.
I'm like, yo, if Mike do something like that, I'm not watching. Okay, because you already know Mike was infamous for nothing. Come out, nothing. You know what I'm saying? And he did that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, you know, but it looked like he did some little dance before he came out. I don't know if y'all peeped that or whatever, but yo, I mean, my issue was with Mike. He's 58. He's 60 years old. You know what I'm saying? Fred, you talked about you about to play basketball, right?
Yep.
All right. And, you know, not to put your business out there, but I'm assuming that you're in your either late 20s or early 30s, correct?
34.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, you told it. Okay. All right. No shame in it. That's all right. You know what I mean? So, all right. So 34. So you have a little more energy when you're playing, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So somebody older, maybe 50, 58, their work is going to be done within the first 5 minutes of the game. After that, they're going to be on cruise control. And that's kind of how I felt with Mike. Mike, if you ain't get him down in the first two rounds, it's a wrap. You lost. And he looked good that first round.
He won the first round. I think that's the only round he won.
Did he win the second round or no?
He might have. I know he won the first round, though.
He definitely won the first round. He might have won the second round.
But
everyone after that, like, yo, he just was taking hits.
It just looked like sparring to me when I went back.
Yeah.
It was sparring.
Yeah. You know.
I don't think either one really tried to hurt. Yeah.
Right. So I respect Jake Paul for that.
Yeah. True.
When do you think this Paul thing, either it's gonna run its course and people are gonna stop buying into it, or they're gonna fight somebody for real?
Well, Mike was for real, but I understand.
58.
Right.
That's not for real.
I don't see them fighting nobody. I don't think they're gonna fight nobody that they can't.
No, I think their social media draw is so much to where they can just keep. They'll do these little fights. I mean, when I turned it on and saw they were in Dallas Stadium, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, right.
Like,
But now, you know what? I think what helps them too a little bit to make it a little bit more legit is the undercards be real fighters.
Right.
They do.
Like the undercards are not social media
Yeah.
characters. They're real legitimate fighters on them undercards. So if you can continue to have some good fights on the undercard that people might want to tune into,
Right.
I think that'll keep it going a little bit longer.
But the draw,
probably.
the draw is
definitely the main event.
It's the main
Yeah,
event. Because I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know there was gonna be undercards.
Yeah.
Because it's on Netflix.
Right,
I'm like, is this thing coming on at 8 o'clock? I gotta hurry up and get to the crib. Like, you know what I'm saying? But then I was like, oh, okay, all right, boom. And then it came on like, damn near 12 or something
it's like
12.
That.
You know what I mean?
12.
Too late for me.
It's like I know a lot of people had, I should say Netflix had a lot of situations with the transmitting of the whole program.
No, it was.
TVs was freezing.
Yeah, it was,
blacking out and fuzzy. And so they got to, I know this is their first one, so I'm sure they're still working out the kinks and all that type stuff.
But see, I don't like the celebrity stuff because, like, did y'all see that Shaq and Gronk got on there?
Yeah.
And they're promoting.
They're talking about
they're going to fight now.
Like that's like,
that's
it's killing boxing, in my opinion.
I think so too.
Yeah, true.
Yo, listen, that's what's that word? Mockery.
Mockery of the sport.
That's it. They're making a mockery.
Mockery of the sport.
But anyway, listen, just to close on Mike, listen, Mike, you know what? You gave us a moment.
Yeah, I agree.
For the, you know what I'm saying? Because there was nothing better. If, my peoples was able to afford it, they ordered it because I think at that time pay-per-view was like maybe $40, $50. And, we ordered it and we watched that thing until like almost damn near 1 a.m. until Mike come on. And then it'd be over in 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
In 5 minutes.
But Mike, besides Muhammad Ali, Mike is the second greatest fighter of all time.
I can't speak on that.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yo, no.
Floyd Mayweather is the greatest fighter of all time.
Wow. Why him? Because of his record. He never lost, right?
Yeah. Never been knocked down. Never lost. Like,
I can't.
We've seen Floyd get
that's
hit.
the age difference.
Right. We've seen Floyd get hit hard twice in his life.
But okay.
He didn't.
But he's not even a heavyweight though, right? Who is he? Is he heavyweight?
Listen, if you want to go heavyweight fighter, sure. But I'm just talking
not Floyd though.
Floyd didn't fight enough great opponents to me.
Yeah.
Like Muhammad Ali, you're fighting back then. They're fighting greats every fight. It's not. It's not like the managers is like, all right, we're going to schedule this guy, get you a little break.
Fluff.
Then we're going to wait for him to get a little older, past his prime. Let's bring him on.
Yeah, fluff.
Back in the day, Sugar Ray Leonard, all them jokers, Tommy Hearns, Hagler, they fighting each other. Like, I'm gonna fight you today. I'm gonna fight you next month.
Right.
I'm gonna fight you the month after.
It was more competitive.
More competitive.
Now Floyd is the greatest boxing businessman.
I can't. Yeah, you gotta give him.
I'll give him that.
Gotta give him
but
that.
the greatest fighter, he's good though.
He's good. Don't get me wrong. He's good. No, he's very good.
We give Floyd more than he's good. We say he's great. He's great. We can say he's great without saying. If I don't think he's the greatest, you can still say he's great.
If I have it, here we go again, ladies and gentlemen.
The rabbit hole. The rabbit hole.
Here we go again. Here we go again. This greatest of all time conversation. But I will say, if we had to compare Floyd, who would you rather? Who you think is more great, Floyd or Iron Mike? I'm going Iron Mike, man.
Okay.
You going Floyd?
That's a good one, but I'm going.
It's a question. But you guys are acting like it's not a question. Floyd's up there.
Floyd's up there. Yeah.
Wait,
what are we talking about though? Are we talking about the skill of boxing? Are we talking about if we're talking about the skill of boxing?
It's definitely Floyd.
It's Floyd.
No, I'm not talking about the skill. I'm just talking about
just be happy that Floyd wasn't because once he moved up in weight, he kind of lost some of his knockout power. But if he kept it from when he was at their lower weight classes, if he had power, it wouldn't be fair. It already wasn't fair.
Yeah, but the sport had changed by the time he, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't. I hear what you're saying. Floyd is really good. I can't even front. But if I had to pick, just impact, overall.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure.
Iron Mike.
For sure, yeah. If you're talking about all those things, yeah.
Yeah, cult into one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But if we're just talking about, we're looking at this guy's skill versus this guy's skill, it's pretty hard to say somebody's better than Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
I mean, he's got hit hard twice in a sport where like
get hit where that's the
where that's
goal.
it.
But some of that's the opponents too, though. So like, do we all agree that Muhammad Ali is the greatest, though?
That's what I got. That's what I got.
Oh.
I mean, sure. Okay. I'm not disagreeing. I'm not educated enough on that.
Okay. All right. Wait. Yeah, listen. Let's land the plane for that. Yo, Mike. Listen. Yo, Mike, man, it's all good, man. Just go back, smoke your bud, man.
You know what I'm saying? Chill out.
Do your thing, man. Yo, listen.
20 mil.
Yo, 20 mil, and yo, listen, we respect you, bro.
Yeah,
we respect you. You know what I'm saying? It's impressive. So.
Let's get into these Eagles.
All right.
I mean, I think since our last show, I think they've had 2 games. They played the Dallas Cowboys down in Dallas, where it was very bright and a lot of people couldn't see. And I want to get Fred. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just pissed off that Jerry won't put the curtains up.
That's my question.
He won't put the curtains up for a Cowboys game, but there's curtains up for the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight.
There was curtains up the next day for or at their practice for like they were interviewing and the curtains were down.
Curtains, come on.
But he don't want to put them down for the game.
Oh yeah, see.
Let's talk. Let's start there. Eagles Cowboys thoughts.
It was almost like that. It was similar to what I saw yesterday, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just exciting, man. I don't know. Listen, I mean, I don't like the way that the Eagles did it. The Eagles didn't like handle them, or did they?
Early they didn't.
They caught in the second half, right? Yeah. So I mean, the Cowboys are done. They're done. I mean, once
you guys are so spoiled. Once 34-6.
No, but early on it wasn't.
It's the NFL. Nobody just comes out and gets blown out right from the start. You're playing a division rival. Like it's the NFL's hard.
Okay, all right, okay.
The Cowboys are good. Like the Cowboys have talent.
Exactly, which is what I'm saying. The fact that they won 34-6 and you guys are like, well, it wasn't 24-0 in the first 6 minutes of the game.
Okay, I feel it. But I'm just saying it wasn't.
Why am I over here defending the Eagles again? This is
I'm saying they didn't do that. I'm saying they didn't come out. It was a game.
It was a game.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm not saying the Eagles did anything wrong.
Yeah,
but he was saying
the Eagles because I listen. If you're missing your main quarterback now, come on, you should be. From the start, like why, I mean, what was it, 10-6 at halftime?
Yeah, but the quarterback has nothing to do with the defense they're going against.
Okay, I mean, I listen. Okay, well, you know what? Listen, I can't say I'm a faux Eagles fan. No, I'm okay but you guys are Eagles fans.
Yes, indeed.
You're okay as an Eagles fan?
Okay, like it's like put like this. If they lose, like I'm not going to work upset. That's what I mean. Like I'm not an investor.
Not diehard.
Gotcha.
Right. I'm not
Never mind.
I thought you were a Giants fan.
I am a Giants fan, but I'm rooting for Jalen Hurts though. The Eagles is here we go. Look. The Eagles like my number 3 or 14. There you go.
We have to have a lesson about.
We like options over here, baby.
We have to have a talk one day about at what age you have to choose your team.
No.
I think at the age of 12, 13, you choose your team.
You have to choose your team,
and that's who it is until it's over.
But I mean, listen. Were you guys satisfied with the first half performances? I mean, or did you feel a way about how they were playing?
Yeah, I mean, my thing is, they just need to play better at the beginning of the game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know Dallas is going through some things. They're not no just pushovers. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gotta figure out a way to start faster. In my opinion, I think that's going to be big come playoff time and all of that. But I was good with it. You know
okay, so first half you was okay.
Yeah, because I mean, I was like, we'll be all right. You know
okay,
that's all.
Okay.
All
right, what about
I didn't know it was going to end up being 34-6, but I was comfortable that we was going to get the win.
Okay. You know all right, what about you, Emery?
I mean, I think what I'm learning about this Eagles team is as long as the defense is playing well, the offense is going to figure it out. Like, the defense has done an amazing job. They're holding people, like you said, 6 points, then 18 to Redskins, Commanders, who are, supposed to be this high-powered offense. That just allows the offense to get into the flow.
Right.
Now, it does, what happens when the defense, they're not going to be able to do that all the time.
Right, sure.
Can the offense pick it up sooner? Can they figure it out sooner? But I think they're in a really good spot right now. I think they're playing really well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you brought up the Washington Commanders.
Yes.
Okay. I thought that was a good game. I thought it was a really good game for the Eagles. I was excited that they won. The Dallas game, I mean, I watched it a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? When it started getting like a spanking, I turned it off. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted to.
Why do you look at you?
I wasn't looking at him.
No.
Keep my head down during this time.
You know what I mean? But the Commanders, that was a good game too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was happy with it.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about Jalen Hurts though? Do you see him stepping up a little more now, or you know what I'm saying? Like the Eagles, it's like the philosophy has changed now. They're running the ball
a little bit more.
Okay,
Yeah.
and that means Jalen's running more too, right?
I think he's definitely playing better. My thing is I know he had a couple the other day, but his turnovers are down from where they were at the beginning of the season.
Okay.
So that's a good thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's a great sign.
Okay.
Sure.
Is that more of a Sirianni thing, or?
I mean, I think it's they're not asking them to do as much.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
They're running the ball.
Running the ball. Right.
And now that you're running the ball, people have to respect it because Saquon's having an unbelievable year.
Yeah.
Right.
So now it's opening things up. I think the biggest issue they're going to have is these wide receivers not getting the ball enough.
Yeah. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And who was it? Who said it? Devontae said, they asked him, how you feel about, the run. You had 2 targets last game. He's like, it's all good, man, as long as we're winning. So that means when we're not winning, it's not
going to be a problem.
So, I think that's going to be the biggest issue is trying to figure that out.
Spread it all around.
But like when you're winning, all is good.
Right.
And when you start losing,
it seemed like the tush push is it's not as effective as it was last year, but it's still pretty good. It's like it's coming back a little bit.
My issue, I feel like they try to get to 4th and 1
all the time, right?
right?
Just to do it.
It'll be like 3rd and 3, and they'll just be like, all right, we only need 2 yards.
And then it's push time. Right.
I don't know.
I don't know. So, I mean, as the Eagles are now, do we see them, because in FB, you talked about this, that there were some, there were expectations with the Eagles.
Yep.
Do we see them now living up to the expectations? And with that being said, can this be the team that makes it to the Super Bowl?
I hope not, but I don't want to live through that again.
Okay.
But
that
they have
tough, though.
They have I'm sure it's probably not tough for you because you have multiple teams.
No, absolutely.
But how do you feel about your main team making the Eagles completely unstoppable?
Oh, I mean, disgusting. That's part of it. That's not part of the reason. But no, it's disgusting, man. Should never. Listen, man. Why do you give up Saquon? It was terrible. But I will tell you this though: the Eagle fan, when they start winning, they get disrespected. Okay, especially. I mean, I'll have Eagles fans call me. Oh yeah, Eagles, baby, your Giants suck and whatever. Unsolicited, like, you know what I'm saying? Unsolicited.
It's very similar to the New York Knicks fan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very true. No, it's very.
They go to the Knicks game the other day.
Oh,
Knicks game, I was there. Yeah.
Okay. How was it? New York was in the building.
New York was in the building. We can get to that another second.
Yeah. See, but so I mean, what do you think? Do you think that the team has enough to get to the Super Bowl?
Yes. I think we're trending in the right direction. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I want to see what we do. Like, we got to take this West Coast trip out, play LA. I want to see how we respond to that travel situation. You know what I'm saying? I think we got the Panthers after that. We should handle that. I'm looking forward to that Ravens game. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll be a nice measuring stick of, if we're still trending in the right direction or, see what happens there. But I think we're trending in the right direction. I like it.
CB, this is a different approach. Because before it was what was it before working the kinks out. Now we're in the right direction. But see, I think the Phillies thing really it affected you. You know what I'm saying? I just wait and see. It's okay. It's all good.
I think it really affected me, and I'm trying to let it go. Last year,
okay,
with the epic collapse last year, I was riding high. I was one of those disrespectful fans calling my boys like, "You see us? We 10-1. We 10-1. What y'all doing? You see us?" You know what I'm saying? And then we just collapsed, and then I started blocking people.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to call me back. You know what? Put this guy on block for a couple weeks.
I didn't realize that. I'll talk about that next segment too. But what you think, Mark? You think they could do it?
I mean, yeah, I think they have the team that could do it. I mean, I still wouldn't call them favorites.
Sure.
And I think the biggest thing that everybody's got to realize, they're 8-2 right now. They're not going to finish 15-2.
Right.
So when they lose,
you guys, it's coming.
What's going to happen?
It's coming.
Is everybody off? Is everybody what's going to happen? So I think that's the biggest thing right now is just, they have to keep improve, which I think they are, keep improving every game.
Right.
And I think the Lions, who I'm still not the Lions aren't this juggernaut. Even in the AFC, the Chiefs are undefeated, but it doesn't look good.
Right.
They kind of look like the Eagles did last year.
Yeah, they do, right?
Win ugly. I'm not saying they're going to collapse, but that's
right.
So I don't think there's a clear cut favorite this year. Which means it's wide open
because Kansas City got a tough one today. They played the Bills.
You think the Eagles are the favorite to win the Super Bowl?
No, to come out of the NFC, I'm just going through teams in my mind, and if you're not sold on the Lions, who I think are the only team who can compete with them, I don't see who else can beat them.
Well, I mean, I'm not sold on them as a juggernaut. I think they're still a good team that I think the Lions will be in the NFC Championship game. I'm not sold that the Eagles will be.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
I mean, I think they should be. I think they're in the mix to be there, but I'm not saying I
don't have that full.
I think the Lions will be there.
Gotcha.
I don't know if
the
Eagles will definitely be there.
Okay. All right. Well, I think they can do it. Well, I want them to do it. That's more of it. I want them to do it because of the fact that, I think that Jalen Hurts, it's just a hell of a story, man. And and we, from where I've come from with the whole Carson thing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why, we got his jersey and
so if Jalen does win, he's better than Nick Foles, in your opinion now, or is Nick Foles still the greatest?
He has to be. Played the whole season. He has to be.
Played the whole season.
Has to be.
To be his second appearance.
It's not even to think about it.
And no. It's always okay. It's always stored. But I'll say that it's a tie. It's a toss up.
Okay.
We're breaking rules now.
No, but Jalen had time to get it right.
So did Nick Foles.
Nick Foles was the starter at one point in his career with the Eagles, right?
No. I'm talking about Nick Foles came in and how many regular season games did he play? I think it was 2 games.
The year they won the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was like the last
2 games. And then he had to win all those games without faltering.
So he had to win 5 games. 4 games.
They had a bye?
5 games. Or 4. 1, 2, 3. 5 games.
5 games.
Right.
He had to win 3, really. He only had to win 3.
3 he could not lose.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, he had to win 5 because then wouldn't that have changed the placement of where?
So he had to win 4.
So he had to win 4, okay, without losing. So you can't falter. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's more pressure. You don't think that's more pressure?
If the Eagles win the Super Bowl, Jalen Hurts is going to have to win 3 too, without faltering.
But he's had time to get it right, though. He's had time to get it right.
Down the rules.
He's had time to get it right.
Why is Nick Foles a better quarterback than Donovan McNabb? Yeah. Why is he in the Eagles?
He won the chip.
Okay,
he got the chip.
But he's not a better quarterback. He's the
greatest Eagles quarterback of all time.
But he's not a better quarterback than Donovan McNabb. If you're ranking quarterbacks in the NFL, forget the Eagles.
We're talking skill for skill.
Forget the Eagles.
Skill for skill?
Yeah, quarterbacks.
It's not even close.
I don't think it's, I think
Donovan's better than him. Yeah. All right.
Numbers wise, you talking? Yeah, absolutely.
Numbers, skills to skill.
Yeah,
year
numbers.
for year. Like,
Well, I don't know. I mean, as I said,
But just as an equal
I know when Nick had the time, when he got the chance to have the opportunity,
Agreed.
he got it done. Donovan, when he had the chance to have the opportunity, he threw the ball at people's knees and he was throwing up in the huddle.
Agreed.
So I don't know. I mean, that's why I'm saying I put Nick Foles above that. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this. Listen, you guys, a lot of people agree with you guys about Steph Curry. That's a good segue right there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people agree with you guys. It's a poll.
Shouldn't even be like. I don't even think it should be a question.
No. I mean, listen, there were some great point guards, bro. I mean,
yeah, there were.
I 100%.
There were
agree.
some great
You know,
point guards.
Right. But you know what somebody
This guy
brought
came
down?
along.
So there's Irvin, Magic Johnson. I mean,
I'm not gonna.
You know,
I'm gonna get a lot of hate if I start talking about that.
Magic.
I think Magic's one of the most overrated players in the NBA.
Really? Oh, why would you say that?
Look at all the Hall of Famers around.
What? But and also like what? What?
But they weren't Hall. They
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was on the
a
team.
Hall of Fame. Yes, you're right. Worthy was Worthy a Hall of Famer at that time, or was he just like a
You know what's
bad
crazy?
boy?
We completely take Kobe out of the all-time great because of Shaq, but nobody ever says about Magic playing with Kareem.
Oh, I don't take him out of all.
But I'm just saying, not you. I'm just saying,
people do
there's
because
a
of
talk
Shaq.
where, you can't give him those because those are Shaq.
That's what Embiid said.
Shaq's-
Didn't Embiid say something like that? What did Embiid say about
You
Shaq?
can't say anything about anybody.
He sure can.
nah,
He sure can.
shit.
I'm gonna say that's a perfect segue.
He was bad the other night.
That six is suck.
He was really bad.
But
the other
is
night.
it him or is it Nurse?
It was him.
Yeah,
I say that's
so.
I think it's a combination though, bro.
You know what I'm starting to think though? I'm starting to think he doesn't let coaches coach.
I think you're right.
And if that's true, I would say I apologize to Doc Rivers, but Milwaukee stinks too. So. But like, just if you go
you're right.
back and watch the Raptors, I'm telling you, even when the Raptors were good, when the Raptors were bad, when Nick Nurse was there, you're going to be like, how come we don't do that?
Right.
Let's do that.
Right.
How come we don't do that?
Right. It almost like they're running the same offense that Doc Rivers is
And
running.
that's why I'm like,
and
wait, what
it's-
is going on?
Right. It's no ball movement. It still seems isolation.
That's a good point.
Which makes me think it's Embiid,
It might be Embiid. That's what I'm saying. I think it might be just the way he plays. Like his
And it goes back to my whole point of coaches, star players need star coaches. Right? Phil Jackson was great for Mike and Kobe because he catered to them,
Sure.
but he was still the coach.
right.
LeBron won in Cleveland. Why? Because Ty Lue said, yo, I got it.
Guys,
right.
shut up.
Right?
Right.
So and I think LeBron would have more chips if he didn't have to pick the coach all the time.
Right.
Right? If he just let somebody come in and be
Do his
that.
thing, yeah.
Like I think that's what we're at with Embiid. Like, you're a player. Play. Do what the coach tells you to do.
Yeah.
And take your ego out of it. You're not it's not like what you're doing is successful.
Right.
So I don't know. That's just my frustration right now. I'm a Warriors fan right now. That's my
Yo,
number two.
listen, ain't
number
Buddy
two
Hill,
team.
ain't Buddy Hill doing this thing? See, that's why
Steph Curry's doing his thing.
Steph Curry is, but Buddy Hill's. I mean, he's playing.
He's
though.
balling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that stuff helps, though. You know what I'm saying? Where we could have kept Buddy Hill and still had him. You know what I'm saying?
But we couldn't have kept Buddy Hield and got Paul George. And
Right,
got
yeah, it wouldn't have worked.
Money-wise.
Money-wise, yeah.
Okay.
Money-wise.
Yeah, the Sixers suck, man.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
PG looked good the other night.
Yeah, I mean,
Paul George
was
started to
playing.
turn the corner a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit.
yeah. I
What,
think he's-
not in Orlando. I'm talking about the night before.
The night before he was pretty
Okay.
good. I mean, he's starting to get his legs back.
Yeah.
You're talking about the Knicks.
The Knicks game, he looked pretty good.
Oh, you did? Okay.
And then he took the day off.
And then they took the day off.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
And my thing with that is, go ahead, Fred.
Now, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, and then, I'm tired of the pundits keep saying, well, when they all get back together and get healthy, they're going to be fine. The season's going to be over. It's going to be 2-48.
right.
By the, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
The Sixers will be quick to shut it down and go for draft picks.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So,
Do you see? I foresee maybe Nick Nurse getting fired.
Nah.
I just don't think he's done. What's he done? Like,
I think it all goes back to
She done.
You fire him. Who are you bringing in that's better?
Right.
Especially in the middle of the season.
Yeah, I don't think it'll happen during the season. I don't think so.
Don't think?
Not during
I
the
think
season.
they'll give it 2 full years with PG and Joel before they make that change.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it? I mean, Maxi's hurting.
And
You know what I'm
Maxi's-
saying?
and Maxi's
out.
Yeah.
Maxi's out, you know. But I think it's some of the, like, I don't know, Eric Gordon. You know what I'm saying? You know, you guys did, mention that he wasn't brought here to be that high level scorer, but he was brought here to score. And he's not scoring at all. You know what I'm saying? The
I
Knick
don't think
game.
he played the other night.
Okay. The Knick game. You watched it.
I did.
You were there. New York was in the building.
New York was in the building.
And talking junk.
Talking crazy. Crazy. I've never seen anything like. I'm not used to that. I don't think I've ever been to like a New York Philly game to see another fan base come in and kind of take the
over.
building like that.
No, listen, they was burning they were burning stuff all the time last year.
It kind of goes back to almost our first conversation. Like, we're bad. Sixers are bad. Like, it's easy. Like, it's easy to do that when the other team's bad.
Yeah.
Right? Like, now I'll give them their credit in the playoffs. They did it as well.
Mm-hmm.
But that's another thing. They were the favorite in that whole thing.
Right.
Yes,
They were
they were.
supposed
Absolutely.
to win.
But I don't think the Sixers have been bad long enough to where it's like, all right, now when a new team comes in, it's their home game. Like,
No. What I'm saying is Sixers fans right now are quick to sell their tickets.
okay, I got you.
Right.
Quick. And Knicks fans are quick to go wherever.
I just thought with Joel Embiid coming back, his first game back, I just wasn't expecting to see him.
I did think that I would see a little more
Nick crowd.
Yeah. But yeah, early on when I think I caught a glimpse of the way Joel was moving, and I was like, he was kind of clumsy. Well, he's always clumsy, but Karl Anthony Towns hit 3 threes in a row or something like that to open the game. It's like, oh man,
my friend that I went with DA. Yeah. And he had a Sixers jersey, a Sixers like pullover on. Mm-hmm. But, Karl Anthony Towns hit a 3, stands up, he's cheering. I'm like, Dave, you got a Sixers thing on. Right. Shows he has a New York Knicks shirt underneath.
It's strategic.
And the thing about the only way the Sixers can beat the Knicks, I don't care if everybody's healthy or not, is if Embiid takes Towns into the post.
Yes.
That's their advantage.
He has to do that.
And he didn't do he wasn't even thinking about it. And I get he's still not ready to play.
Yeah.
So I mean it's going to be a long season. It's going to be an uphill fight trying to get back to 500, trying to get back into the playoffs. Now you're going to end up with a 7-8 seed going to Boston, going to New York. You know what I mean? Like, and we're going to be back where we started.
I wonder if the Sixers changed their plan as far as like resting guys based off of kind of where they are.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
So
definitely
now PG, you might have to play some back-to-backs now.
Yeah.
You're going to have to.
I agree.
Joel, you're going to have to play. You guys are going to have to play.
Especially with Max out.
Yeah.
But I will say, McCain.
I was just going to say that.
McCain is a bright spot.
Yes, I was just going to
He's a bright spot.
You got to figure out a way to start him.
You mean now?
Yeah,
Are you talking about in the future?
No, period. He's a starter.
Is he He's starting now.
But I'm saying once everybody's back.
No,
I think he's like a 6-man, 7-man. You know what I'm saying?
He's been balling.
And the only reason I say that is because he doesn't play any defense.
And he's too small.
And Maxey doesn't play any
He's not super athletic.
So you can't have both of them. It was like, who were we
He's
talking
good.
about? Oh, it was like we were talking about Seth Curry.
Seth Curry, right.
You can't have Maxey and Seth Curry.
Right,
Like,
right.
it's just,
Too
you can't.
small.
And they don't play deep. Like, if you could have like a Pat Bev or somebody like that who's playing defense, you can get away with it.
Now, I will say that early on with that Knicks game, it looked like defensively they're going to be really good versus the Knicks, though, because of Kelly Oubre and Paul George and being able to, help out on Brunson, and then I think Mikal Bridges or whatever. The problem to me is you gotta find a way to stop Josh Hart. Josh Hart,
You got to find a way to stop OG.
Yeah.
Yeah, OG too.
OG was a monster.
Yeah.
That game, yeah. But they will never play Drummond and Embiid together, right?
I hope not.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
Hope not.
Daniel C.
I wouldn't recommend it.
They're trying to get fired.
I wouldn't
Right.
recommend it.
So then, how come? So you remember what changed that Boston series when they played the Sixers? They played the two bigs. They played Williams and Horford. And
What series are you talking about?
wasn't that Boston? It was 2 years, like not last year, the year before that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When they knocked him out. Was that first round? Second round, right? Right. That I don't know. It's because Embiid likes to play outside anyway. You know what I'm saying? And I wonder how that would be defensively. Because now, if OG is a monster like that, who's guarding him?
I don't think it's Drummond though.
Oh, maybe it's
Yeah, it
Yabusele.
wasn't Drummond.
Maybe it's Yabusele.
Yeah, he would be the
Yeah, it
guy.
wouldn't be
Yeah,
Drummond.
maybe it's Yabusele. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's a bright spot too.
He hasn't been bad.
He hasn't been bad.
Actually, I'm not a big fan of it.
Doesn't he?
I think it's another. He's just asked to do too much.
Yeah.
Asked to
Okay.
do too much. Asked
Right.
to just,
Yeah.
We're asking too much of him.
Yeah. Especially with Caleb Martin. We're asking way too much of him.
Way too much of Caleb Martin. Way too much of Oubre offensively.
Yeah.
And I think that's when those guys. It starts to. You get exposed when you're asking guys to do too
Yeah,
much.
they played a little decent in Orlando, and then it just faltered. You know what I'm saying? It just faltered. And I'm seeing the same things. That's what I'm saying. I'm seeing the same careless turnovers, careless not taking care of the basketball. Same things they did last year, year before. It's like it's not changing.
Right.
You know what
We
I'm
need a
saying?
point guard.
Yeah, that would definitely.
We need
I think
Ben.
that would help.
Ben who?
Ben?
We need Benjamin.
We need Ben and Jerry's.
Could you see Benjamin coming back?
I don't know. I don't know.
No.
anybody.
You don't know anybody.
I'm going to say no.
What? All right, so what's the Sixers? 2-10?
10, 10,
2
11.
10, something like that, man. So they suck. The Knicks, what are the Knicks doing? The Knicks are kind of hovering around 500 a
Around
little bit.
500 a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? They kind of been a little disappointment a little bit. They
Yeah.
have no bench. I mean, that's what's killing them. They
Yeah.
have no
don't.
bench. You know what I'm saying?
We don't know because Tim just plays the starters all the time.
Yeah, right.
That's going to backfire. That's going to
Yeah,
backfire.
It always does.
It always
Yeah.
does.
Minnesota,
Right.
Yeah.
And is
Chicago.
Brunson the same as last year? Not just yet. Not just yet.
I think he's trying to figure out all the pieces as well, like
Right.
trying to keep everybody happy,
Right.
not trying to,
Right. Do too. Okay, I
Because
got it.
I think when you think of that team last year, it was almost like AI, like here, go score.
Right, it was the Brunson show. Yeah.
Right.
Right now, you got guys like Towns.
Towns.
who's a diva who wants his,
Right.
his shots.
Right.
Mikal Bridges who can score. So I think it's just trying to figure out the balance. And OG's now paid, so he's
Right.
so.
We'll see. I do like the way we mentioned the Warriors. Warriors are balling.
I don't know how. I don't understand how. Well, I mean, I know how.
Well, yeah. I mean, with the greatest
best
point guard.
But like, if you look at the team around him, it's like it makes no sense.
Right. That's true.
Well, yeah. I guess. I think you're right. You still got Draymond. You know what I'm saying? You got Dray. I think it's more of Kerr's system. Would you say that Kerr's system is great for that team?
But it's not the same team. Like they haven't like the team from when they started is so much different.
Yeah.
And I don't mean like the players themselves, but the type of player
Right.
is so different, and
What
it's
it was.
they're still able
Still getting it done.
to figure it out.
Yeah.
They play hard though.
They do.
Defensively,
They do.
Yeah.
Really
They
hard
do.
defensively.
They do.
And that's like Steph. Not to cut you off, like Steph is seen as not a great defender, but it's because he does everything else so well.
Right.
But if you watch him play defense, he's not a liability.
Yeah.
No.
That's the kind of stuff we need from Maxey.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely. Yeah.
Just don't be a liability.
Yeah.
Right.
No, you're right. You're
Which
right.
McCall's been playing well. Old man, LeBron.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he's been balling.
Yeah, listen,
You know what I'm saying?
Lakers
He's
not
balling.
bad.
AD,
Yeah.
I mean, AD keeps getting hurt every other game.
Yeah, but he
AD's
gets
been
back out
balling.
there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But when he's been playing, he's been playing.
Yeah, when he's been
Right,
playing,
he
he's
gets
good.
back out
Yeah,
there.
that's what I'm saying.
Their draft pick's good too.
What's his
Yeah.
name? Connect or
Yeah.
something? I like him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I thought. Never mind.
Yeah,
I was like talking about somebody else.
I don't know where he's at. I don't know. I don't know where. Did they have 2 picks?
Oh, you talking about Brian? You talking about Brian?
I don't know what the South Bay Lakers are playing. If they're away, LeBron, he's
the Lakers on the road, right? Or they at home?
It depends.
No. He only play. He don't play. He play at home. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
So let me ask this question:
I hate that.
if the South Bay Lakers are on the road, right, and the Lakers are on the road, he's with the Lakers.
Yes.
Right? So say the South Bay Lakers have a game at home, right? He's playing.
Okay.
And then their next game's on a road trip. He's going to, fly himself to Philly or wherever just to go?
Yeah, he's got to bring his bags with him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He's got special accommodations. He might take the jet.
Take the PJ. PJ, rather. Sorry.
Ronnie's that dude, man. Like, yo, man.
Bron's that.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Which is why, listen.
Do you think this is still the best course for him to take?
Listen, Fred. Listen, we're all educators, man. We didn't learn all our skill in college. No, we got thrown in the fire, and we had to make it happen. And that's the best training.
If I said, all right, Mr. Bryce, you're gonna get this job, okay? But I just need you to sit here and watch this other teacher do the job, and I want you to stand on the side and clap for them when they do something well. Is that good training for you? Or if I said, you know what, you're training for a high school job, but I want you to go to this younger kid's job and actually do it, and then I'll bring you to there. What do you?
I just had this conversation Friday. I said, yo, listen, he kept, my man Herb, he kept saying, yo, man, you this. I said, yo, listen, all I need to do is just watch how you do. And while I'm watching how you doing, I'm figuring out how I'm going to do. I'm cruising. I'm good money.
But you're also skipping over the fact that you already have years of experience already in the professional field.
You bring additional clarity. You're bringing additional clarity. That's an excellent point, FB. I don't know. I think, but what's the best way? Listen, you can learn stuff in the classroom, you can learn whatever, but what's the best way when you can finally grasp it? When you have your own, when you're in the fire.
He's not
in the fire, though.
He's not playing.
Right.
No. Well, listen, he's practicing. You think he practiced with the South Bay Lakers or he practiced with the...
Here's what annoyed me about this.
Okay.
He went to the South Bay Lakers, played the game. Didn't even play well, and they still haven't adjusted the plan. It's not like he went there and had 40, and they're like, all right, this kid's too good for this, but not ready yet. He struggled there.
Yeah, it was a home game too, right? Listen, jet lag is a real thing. I don't know if he came in the night before. I don't know all these different things.
But that's part of being an NBA player.
No, it is. Listen, he's still a baby. You know what I'm saying? What happened with Kobe? Kobe didn't even go to high school, bro. You know what I'm saying? Kobe
he did go to high school.
I'm sorry. I'm bugging. Kobe did go to high school. He didn't go to college, right? He came right from high school. He didn't start right away. Like he had to earn his minutes or whatever.
But Kobe had a way better skill set, in my opinion, than what Bronny did coming out of
you high school. You have to say in your opinion. That's just a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Coming out,
I think
Kobe was better. Let me ask you a question. Do you think Bronny could have went straight from high school?
No, I don't think so.
There's a rule now.
He got drafted 55th by the Lakers.
That's what I'm saying. But there's a rule, right? There's a rule now, right? You have to at least do 1 year, right? That's the only reason why he didn't go. If he
could have gone to the G League though.
Yeah, but no. I mean, yeah, I guess so. But he wanted to stay home, right? He went to USC, right? Yeah, he's home, man. You know what I mean? Yo, listen, Bronny is going to be on the playoff roster. You might as well just go ahead and start fixating your minds to seeing him on the bench.
I agree with you. I think it's a waste of a roster spot.
Nah, I think if the Lakers get away with something and it's a little blowout, whatever, he'll get in there. If they need like a defensive stop, I'm telling you, Bronny's becoming a defensive stopper, man. Like. You don't hear what you don't.
Listen, here's what I'm figuring out about the Lakers.
Be a stopper.
Here's what I'm figuring out about the Lakers.
I haven't seen you on the court. Be a stopper.
JJ is not playing around even for a second.
True
so I don't think the.
True indeed. He's not. No. He's doing a great job.
I've seen him grab Bron and say things which I don't think.
He don't get too out of hand though. You know what I'm saying? He'll say things like, and Bron's like, yeah, but he got out of hand. Bron like, listen, man, I told you he was gonna get the job. But I told you these were the rules.
I told you these were the rules.
That you breaking the rules. You don't think that Bron had a hand in him getting that job?
Oh no, 1,000%.
Definitely. 1,000%. So now let me ask you a question. If you had that type of pull in, well, let's just say you got somebody a job. We'll see, we're older now. But let's just say if you got somebody a job at your job, don't you kind of feel like, yo, y'all hooked you up, yo? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't mess this up. Like, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. And when you see him going left, you say, come here.
Remember that conversation we had?
LeBron's doing the same thing with JJ.
Here's my question for you.
Okay.
If LeBron James was not in the league, LeBron James didn't exist.
I don't know a life
for sure
like that. Though, but go ahead.
Where would Bronny James?
It's hard for me to imagine.
Where would Bronny James be with who he is as a basketball player?
Still in college.
What college would he be in?
I mean, Brookdale.
He might be at Camden County.
Getting buckets at Brookdale.
Nah. So do you think that he is?
No, you gotta answer that first. I don't want no. Where we
good?
Bronny, I don't know. Bronny, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Cal. Maybe Cal. You know what I'm saying? University of California, something like that. I mean, listen, he's had skill.
So you wouldn't be saying he's going to be the rookie of the year
if LeBron wasn't the
if his name was Derrick Jones.
I don't know. I don't know, and I'm telling you why, because it's you want me to do something, I can't just like poof, be gone. No,
I get what you're saying.
It's hard for me, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I get what you're saying. No, I just still think he's going to be on the roster because I think that it's the best training for him. I think that he'll have his time. It's like this is a perfect example for all three of y'all. Oh my gosh! Thank you for oh my gosh! When the last game of the season happens, what do you guys do?
I don't do what you think, everybody.
Come on, see, Bob be ahead. Bob already be ahead with that. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all do?
Try to win the game?
No, I'm saying, so you're trying to win the playoff games, right?
Yeah.
So now you sit down and you do what? You adjust your what? Your roster, don't you? Don't you start looking at some of them JV guys that's down there balling?
No.
You don't look at no JV guys. You don't. No. Wait, you don't bring no JV guys up?
No.
Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. So you don't. You don't.
Because if they would be playing already.
All right. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me ask you this: Did Valori do? Does Valori do that? Or no? He don't do that.
I mean, we have JV guys on the bench
already.
All season.
Okay. So you got kids playing. But you don't bring no JV guys up?
No, that's
no additional guys?
No. Something catches my eye or something like, you know what, we might want to sit him for just in case, but nah. I think at that point in the season, nah.
I think Bronny's going to catch people's eyes, man. Bronny's a hell of a defender. He plays defense, man.
Where do you see him playing defense at?
That's what all the reports are saying.
Okay, because I want to see you play defense.
All the reports say
I want to see you play defense.
Listen.
I want to play.
Listen.
I want to see you play defense.
Great scout team.
Memorizes
the other team. Scout really well in practice. Does it really well.
Yo, listen. Yo, Bronny, you do got to step it up, though, son. You know what I'm saying? Because FB is right about that G League game. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think you had double digits. Did he even score? Like 2 points, like 3 points, man.
Like when I saw it was a drive down the lane.
Oh, the little fade roll, right?
The layup that he missed it. Yeah.
Bronny be the only one in the warm-ups, man, missing shots. You know? I can't even front. I don't know if y'all be watching it, man. Everybody else goes swap, swap, swap. Bronny go up, clang, clang. I'm like, damn, yo.
Yeah, they got a thing on. I think I saw it on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. With
we know that
Ben Simmons is a pregame warm up.
I saw.
He's missing every shot.
Matter of fact, yo, who's worse in pregame, Ben Simmons or Bronny? That might be a good. Yeah. But Ben Simmons going to be in the league next year. You believe or not believe?
Yeah,
he'll be somewhere, right?
Yeah, he'll be,
All right, come on. We got to land the plane, man. I think we covered everything. Anything else that we think we missed?
I think we hit everything. You know
no more baseball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're still trying to figure out who's going to sign Juan Soto.
Yeah.
You know, just stay right there in New York, Juan. Don't.
Your boys was flying out to go meet with him. I don't know if the meeting happened yet.
With the Mets? Or the
no, the Yankees.
Okay.
I'm sure the Mets probably will too, but I know I heard the Yankees was headed out.
Yeah, but the Mets got the most money, I hear.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, listen, do you guys, real quick, and I'm going to get your final thoughts. Just a quick movie, because I know I told you I've been up, I haven't gone to sleep yet. And it's because I was watching this thing on Netflix called Painkiller. Have y'all seen it?
Great show.
Yeah, I got to say, I'm going to check it out.
That was great.
Yo,
check it out.
I've been binging it, man. It's only 6 episodes, but it's like an hour long.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm 5 in now. So,
I'm going to check it out.
It's when Shorty drowned in the poop. You know what I'm saying? I'm at that part now.
Check it out.
So check that out.
Yeah.
And then I heard the other one is good too. Dope Set.
I think that was on Hulu.
Okay, I think so too. Yeah. It's really interesting though, but just really check it out though. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, final thoughts, MB.
Not a whole lot going on. Trying to get to Thanksgiving, man.
All right.
And I'm talking school wise, man. It's been a drain for me this year.
Really?
It's been a challenge.
Okay.
It's been a challenge. So I'm just trying to get there, and basketball comes along with it, and I just need a little break.
A little break. I got you. Any plans? I mean, I think we talked about it last time. You stay. Oh no, you go down the street, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
We
right.
stay
You're good. All right. CB.
Yeah, I just want to give a quick shout out to my little cuz Keith and his new wife Mia. They got married Friday night down in Egg Harbor Township. So I was there Friday night, and I stayed because I wanted to watch the fight while I was down there, and then came back the next day. So it was at a winery. It's the first time I've ever been. I forgot the name, like the Renault Winery or something like that. Huge complex, you know what I'm saying? The service was top notch, you know what I'm saying? So it was a real good time.
What they serve? What do they have?
They had this spread like before the main course, hors d'oeuvres or whatever. Everything you can think of was just there. For you to go get. And they was walking around with stuff. Like, it was big. And then food wise, I had the short ribs.
Oh, wow.
And they were pretty decent. You know what I'm saying?
What's up.
Open bar. That was a good thing.
And it'd be top shelf, though.
Yeah. Nah. So that was definitely a good time. So congrats to Keith and Mia Bird.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, but like Coach said, just get ready, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely looking forward to Thanksgiving. Like you said, that comes with basketball. So I'm looking forward to the Monday after Thanksgiving. I hate tryouts. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems I never get all we're basically doing is looking for that surprise. Like, damn, who's that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I really don't like tryouts. It's bad basketball, man. It's bad. Yeah. Because everybody thinks they can play basketball.
That is true.
I don't get it.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? Listen, man. I know I'm sure that's probably your favorite time of year, though.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I say it in jest, but you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna have guys out there with track sneaks on, probably. like boss, come on. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. We definitely do that, though. We definitely do that.
Good stuff. And that's good stuff on that wedding too. I remember I went to a wedding like that, kind of similar, man. And it's the first time I seen, and I'm not trying to grow a rep, but it was like the shrimp was like crucified.
Yeah, it was that type of situation.
They had salmon cakes, crab cakes, all kind of like.
Yo.
Like, what is
It was like to a point I was like, yo, don't eat another
Right.
thing. You know what I'm saying?
And then he
So I'm
had-
looking over at the table like, well, let me try that over there too. You know what I'm saying?
But it took the cake with it. It was like, I said, oh, you have McAllen? How much is McAllen? He's like, oh, no, everything's free. What? Really? I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. You know what I'm saying? But and they had smoke. Did y'all have smoke?
They had to stay at all that
Smoke.
smoke on the dance floor.
Door opens up. Whew,
And
smoke.
the DJ had some, look like, you know how they got the fire at the basketball, the
Good
Sixers
stuff.
game off the backboard. He had some
Good music too.
Yeah, he was good. Good
Oh,
DJ.
okay.
Yeah, it was a good time. Good time.
Yeah, the only thing
Good time.
about their music was more you kind of had to do like the Carlton
Gotcha.
to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, FB, what's good, man? What's your final thoughts, bro?
Just enjoying this last week.
Okay.
Last week, free.
Okay.
Obviously, it's not free at this time. These guys know how much work you're actually doing this last week, trying to get everything ready. But just looking forward to it. It's actually going to be Spirit Week at West.
Oh,
this
okay.
week, and that's actually a
We got
fun
Spirit
week.
Week
A
coming
lot
up,
of
too,
lot of exciting activities they got going
Okay.
on. Some of them I won't be doing. Some of them I will be doing. But looking forward to it.
Do you participate in the? We should, and I hope that we do this again. I think I was on sick leave when it happened. But do y'all do like a dress up like the student?
I think we're having
Y'all
something
be
like
seeing
that.
like the little memes, yo.
yeah,
It be
yeah.
that's kind of cool, man.
I think we're having
They be
something.
like, yo, are you doing too much? You doing too much? Come on, I'm off
Yeah,
that.
they got some dress because we got our Spirit Week is starting up this week, I think, too.
Oh,
Maybe
damn.
Wednesday and
What's
go
like
through
a
next
state,
week.
It's a state
But, I
thing.
mean, I don't know. It's like
For the calendar?
usually before Thanksgiving, right
Oh,
before that
okay.
Thanksgiving break.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So they do have some like dress type of days in there, but I usually don't. I might do pajama day today, just play
Oh, okay.
lazy.
You participate in all of the pajama days and all that stuff?
No. I mean, I don't do the dress up stuff. Somebody asked me, one of the classes asked me to be in the lip sync competition.
Okay.
So I've been going back and forth on whether or not I should do that because that's totally not my style at all. It might be a fun
You
experience.
say
Never
not your
know.
style, like, yo, you don't be lip syncing, you sing?
No. I'm not like
You
to
ain't
get up
into
in
that
front of
fake shit.
people. No. I don't really get up and perform in front of people.
I got you.
I don't know.
I got you. All right, well, that's good, man. I'm glad that, everybody, has got this. This is like the last full week, right, before Thanksgiving,
Yeah,
right?
yep,
So
yep.
I hope this week goes by quick. I do feel like I got like a little sniffles coming up. You know what I'm saying? One day this week. I'm not sure. But I feel like it's scheduled to arrive
It's
soon.
scheduled to arrive.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I try to take. But do you guys take mental health days? You
Nah, not really.
right. You know why? Because you love your job. You love them.
It's too easy.
Listen, you love it too much. That's that. We go.
I was gonna say I take some mental health days, but I'm still there.
But you're
Like,
Yeah,
taking it like
that's
that.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Y'all could do that.
That's a good one.
Either you can.
Oh yeah. I set my day like, yo, I'm a master at setting days of Thursday the Eagles game came on, so I made sure Friday that there was nothing but tests going on Friday.
Okay. All right. That's
So
it.
I'm just in there like, here go
That's
your
it.
test.
Here you test,
Yeah,
yeah.
those birds over here trying
Okay.
to catch this gnat. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
you just gotta set it up. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
Set it up.
y'all all get preps.
Yeah.
You get so now. Where's y'all prep at? Just real quick. I know you got to go. Where's y'all preps at? Is yours
my prep's in the morning, and I don't like it.
So
I hate
so
it.
first thing in the morning.
Like tomorrow is first thing in the morning.
So that means you.
No, I know. No, I know.
You don't know.
Block period tomorrow, so technically my first class is until 9 o'clock.
Okay.
All right. So then, where's your prep?
I have one in the morning and then one in the middle of the day.
You have two?
See, I think I've heard that you're supposed to have two preps.
Yeah,
That's what I'm hearing. So you only got one prep.
Only got
you
one.
Get, you get a lunch though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Our lunch is only like 20 minutes.
You only get 20 minutes. Okay.
And then it's crazy. For this semester, my prep and lunch are back to back, so I just make it all lunch.
Oh wow! Right. In the middle of the day.
And I'm much. It's like 10:40 something.
Yo,
Around
listen.
there,
I used to
10:45, and then got to be back like 12:21.
Ain't bad. Now, see, when them teachers had fourth block or last period prep, they be gone.
Ghost time.
Right. You see the car ride by.
Ghost
You know what I'm
time.
saying? But anyway, yo, listen, another great show. Literally, I love the
Yeah,
four. I ain't gonna front.
this is cool.
You know what I mean? And then I gotta talk to y'all because we gotta get, you know what I'm saying? I gotta hit, you know what I'm saying, get that stuff going. But other than that, on behalf of Doc Bryce and Coach Fred Battie, FB, Coach Marcus Bullock, MB, and Coach Sexy Wild Bird, CB. We are the new Let's Get It Sports Talk. Please make sure that you're watching us on the Four Walls YouTube channel. We're also on Facebook, and we're also on X, which is Twitter. But Twitter's the X of X. With that being said, I'll see you guys later.